here. Album is coming out on...
Well, man, I'm trying to catch July. You know, I was thinking about 4th of July, catching Independence Day.
Nice.
You know, trying to catch that week. I thought about Election Day. I thought about, you know what I mean?
All right, so the album. Now, how do we even talk about this album when we're not allowed to say the name of the album?
You can say it.
I mean, people say N-word. That's the whole reason of the album. It's like been so much BS with it. I mean, it's a horrible name when you think about where.
Why would you do that then? Is this some people will look at it and think this is like a publicity or?
Yeah, hip hop is publicity. It's show business, you know, but it's publicity about something real. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can exist, and you know what I'm saying. And markets itself, you know, it's just real dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
It's such a fine line too, because like I would imagine, and you're going on the road and you're promoting this album and you're talking about this album with all kinds of different races and people from different worlds.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, you have a promotional T-shirt, so you and Khalees have the promotional T-shirts that have the N-word written all over it.
Yeah. What
happens when you see, you know, a white man somewhere with that T-shirt, wearing that T-shirt? Is that comfortable for you?
Yeah, you know, I thought about that. You know, it was cool when I wore it, when she wore it, when we represented. But then you got other ethnicities that might want to get down and represent. Once they hear the record and hear where I'm going with it, I think then people can understand why they might be wearing the shirt. The shirt represents a struggle, and it just would mean that we all understand this. You know, it's like wearing an apartheid T-shirt or wearing, you know, any T-shirt that says something against that speaks about something against oppression.
It's so harsh too.
It's a harsh word.
Because you went with the ER instead of the A. Like even the A would have been easier to just, you know.
Yeah,
you
but
went
you know,
straight with the ER. Straight
man.
for the juggler.
Yeah, because you know we've been catching the hip hoppers and rappers been catching a bad name for the language for so long, and people don't understand why, you know, we won't take more responsibility or point the fingers at us, and it's just a mess. It's real hypocrisy. Nah, I ain't. I
feel like Hope is gonna call anything.
Nah.
Hope is calling. I think she probably called LA already, or somebody up at Def Jam.
Oh, somebody called LA, man. I mean, the White House called. You know what I mean?
I want to talk about that. I want to
the White House. White House.
The White House. White House.
All right. So the album we're shooting for July.
July, yeah. Independence Day kind of.
I like that.
That feels kind of right. Now,
yeah.
I believe that you piss people off.
I love that. If you don't want to offend nobody, if they ain't offended by this, man, you ain't alive, man. Like I'm here.
Are you ready for what this album is? Like you were saying, people called L.A. Reid called Def Jam. You said the White House called?
Yeah, man. Congress, man.
Congress called.
Yeah,
really?
They're concerned. Yeah.
How do you buy commercials on the television stations with the M word?
Because
this album is going to be a pain in the ass, Nas.
I love it though, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we should say, I mean, who's out there that's going to say, you know, you can't say this or you can't say that. It's funny, I say that, you know, the real is back on the radio and I talk my talk. It's not what people would call a radio record, but, you know, we don't care about that. We get it in, man. So, yes, this is Hot 97 and this is New York City, the home of Nasir Jones. So that's what it is. You can call it.
I like that. You know what you said? The home of Nasir Jones.